Alright, what's going on everyone? My name is Hacky, and what I'm bringing you guys today is the Nuclear with Every Gun Show series, episode 2. Today we're going to be taking a look at the AN-94, but before teaching you guys how to get easy nuclears, I just want to thank you all, and the reason being is you actually left 51 likes within the first 24 hours of my M27 nuclear video being released, and you know, I had never actually been able to get past 20 likes within the first 24 hours of a video of mine being released. And this time around, you guys just gave me a bunch of likes, so I really wanted to thank you guys all, and I don't know, I mean, you're just so supportive about everything that I do here on my channel, so I really wanted to thank you guys. And something that I wanted to do today is I wanted to cover a topic that a lot of you guys have asked me about, and basically today, I've already mentioned this, but we're going to be taking a look on how to get an easy nuclear. Now, when I say an easy nuclear, I mean easy-ish. It's all about getting into the gameplay style and understanding the spawn system, because, you know, once you get a hold of this whole process to get nuclears, it actually becomes very easy. But it's not really like I could go ahead and give you guys a magical recipe where I say, alright, use this weapon and stand right here and you're guaranteed to get a nuclear within like 20 seconds or something like that. I mean, you just really have to know how to play the game, and once you get a hold of this whole process, this whole gameplay style, it becomes very, very easy. So, the first thing that I want you to do is literally just use this class. Stock gives you a lot of mobility, especially with the AN-94. Now, I wouldn't really recommend using anything else except the AN-94, especially if these are your first couple of nuclears. And the reason being is, you know, the AN-94 is a very versatile weapon. You can use it in close quarter scenarios, you can use it in medium to long ranges. So, you know, you can pretty much just use it everywhere and at any given time. And I don't know, I mean, it's just a very good weapon to use. I really recommend you guys to use it. And you know, I don't really recommend using dexterity because you're using an assault rifle, so it's not like you should be rushing the way you should when you are using an SMG. So if you guys are actually, you know, following my tips, you really shouldn't see the need to use dexterity or even toughness. So another thing that I would really recommend you guys to do is stay away from 6v6 domination. I think the easiest way to get a nuclear is to play Ground War Domination on Raid. Now, the reason I recommend you guys to play on Raid on 9v9 domination is because Raid is a map where you can predict the spawns very easily. If you guys actually go ahead and click on my tutorial for predicting the spawn system, I think this whole task will become a lot faster, a lot easier for you guys. So, anyway, you know, what I recommend you guys to do is just capture A and B or B and C and spawn trap your enemy over at their main base or main flag. And once you do so, you can pretty much just stay around the perimeters of, you know, their main base and just make sure you're not actually stepping on their flag. As long as you don't do that, the enemies will actually keep on spawning in front of you, and it becomes very easy to take them down. Now, I recommend you guys to use the UAV, counter UAV, and Orbital Vsat setup. I really don't recommend you guys to use the EMP systems as some other YouTubers recommend you guys to do, and the reason being is the EMP systems, you cannot overlap them, and sometimes when you go into that animation where you're calling in your EMP systems and it says that they are not available at that time, it's very distracting, and also it can get you killed very easily because you cannot defend yourself when you're going into the animation when you're calling in your kill streak. So pretty much all you want to do is stay around the perimeters of your enemy spawns. As you guys can see right here, I'm just staying here, camping in this little building, and just waiting for people to come at me because I know they're not going to be spawning on C, and I know they won't be spawning on B. So obviously they should be spawning around A flag. Now, another thing is I really recommend you guys to go ahead and look at your minimap most of the time. You would be surprised to see how long I spend looking at my minimap, and whenever I see some movement on the screen, I do turn my eyes to the center of the screen, but most of the time I'm just running around looking where my enemies are, looking where my teammates are, and trying to predict their spawn. And especially if you have an Orbital Vsat, always keep your eyes on the minimap. So those are pretty much all my technical tips for getting nuclears. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like. I am out. Have a good one. Bye.